With us this Monday morning. KT, the White House claims this deal has been around since 2019. Okay, what should we do about it?
Okay, so this is the pattern. They did this with the spy balloons too. They did this with the police stations on American, in American cities. First they say, well, it really isn't there. It's a lie. Then the next thing they say, oh, it's all Donald Trump's fault. It happened during the Donald Trump administration. Then the next stage is they say, well, it doesn't matter anyway. They're not really gathering much intelligence. Not anything to see here. Move along. So that's what they're doing with the spy stuff in Cuba. But what's upsetting is anybody connecting the dots? Is anybody going to wake up? I mean, militarily, what is China doing? Big, huge military buildup. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff last week gave a speech, said, well, China is now a rich country, and of course it's going to build up a big military. Without any sense of what's the American plan in response to this? No response. The Chinese have controlled both sides of the Panama Canal now. The Chinese have the spy stuff. The Chinese are gathering up massive amounts of data on Americans in order to fuel their artificial intelligence platforms going forward. None of this stuff is sort of waking up the Biden administration, and yet a lot of people like me are having alarm bells going off all over the place.
Let's go to another continent. Let's go to Europe. The war in Ukraine. The spring offensive has begun, and the next 6 weeks, I think they're going to be crucial for Ukraine. It's important for them to get off to a strong start, isn't it, Zelensky and his army?
Yeah, and they've gotten off to a late start. And it's not going quite as well as they had hoped. And, even leaked documents from the Pentagon says that the Pentagon doesn't think that the spring offensive is going to be that successful. Right now, we're paying for both sides of the Ukraine war. On one side, we're giving Ukraine all the equipment. President Biden said, we'll give you what you need. We'll give it to you as long as you need it. But on the other side, we're paying for the Russians because of Biden's war on American fossil fuels. Energy prices are artificially high. That makes Russia artificially rich. And then Russia uses all that money to buy equipment and pay for its side of the war. So, until we decide we want to win the war by bankrupting Russia, by cutting off Russia's access to high-priced oil, by driving the price of oil and natural gas down, this war goes on forever.
Okay, I mean, as a ceasefire, if the spring offensive is just not going well, can we expect some kind of move towards a ceasefire at some point if everybody's bogged down?
I mean, you would hope. But if the Biden administration and the Ukrainians want to keep fighting and we keep giving them the stuff to fight, they'll continue to fight. If we continue to have a high oil and natural gas prices, the Russians continue to fight. Nobody wants to settle. I mean, ultimately, if we can push Russia to the table because we bankrupt them because of what I've said about restarting the American energy industry, then Russia has to settle, and then we can encourage Ukraine to settle, and then you have a settled deal. And then Ukraine, maybe it can't win the war, but it could win the peace. Because after the fighting stops, the world is going to rush in to invest in Ukraine. Meanwhile, Russia bankrupt. Nobody's rushing in to do anything in Russia.
That's true. KT, thank you very much indeed. We'll see you again real soon.